Hey everybody, thank you for watching Aim for Survival. I'm Jonathan. Today it's raining, it means it's time for training. Alright, so before we begin, our goals are to test out the gear that we have acquired before we take it on the hiking trip at the Longhunter trail. What we're going to do is hike across this ravine, up the hill, and across the side of the little mountaintop here. Get to camp, we'll settle in and get comfortable. Now it's 36 degrees right now, the temperature is dropping, the rain is coming down sideways, everything's wet. Sorry, I know there's going to be some wind interference. What we got to do is hike down into the ravine we got stuck in, hike up the other side, and across the side of this mountain. We did park our truck at the top of the hill this time. We're not making the same mistake as last time. Guys, it is cold out here. I do have an extra ball cap on under the tree Spec hat for now. So yeah, I'm gonna look a little goofy for a little bit, but it is what it is, guys. This used to be a gravel road. It's been flooded out for a long while. Of course, you saw where the truck got stuck, and I was genuinely stuck up here for about 7-8 hours. Everybody's having to walk up to the farm now. Here's part of the problem. We do have a field that is flooded, and the road now is technically under the water table. We got back here and we've been exploring where deer have been bedding down. I love little hikes like this. Gives you opportunity to get a heads up on your hunting seasons. To the top of the hill, guys, let me go ahead and say I'm glad I added this shoulder pad for all the extra weight we put into this little pack and the weight of the axe. We'll figure out if it's a good piece of gear. But also, this would be digging in all for rough by now at this point. We got another quarter mile to go that way. So let's bust it out. This here's Monty. We introduced him before. How you doing, Monty? He's been out here playing in the mud a little bit. Now our camp's on the way other side of his pasture and in the woods a little ways. Figured we'd say hi. I will be babysitting him next week. It will give me opportunities to come out here and shoot some more videos, do some more gear reviews. I'll see you this week, buddy. He's a handsome little stud colt. Made it to the other part of the pasture, the midway portion of our journey here. We got ourselves a gelding and a couple mares out here just playing in the mud as well. We're dapper. Go ahead and say while I'm up here that if things ever break down, guys, we will revert back to the way we made this country. And our equestrian friends here will be a big help again. Well, everyone, I am liking this true Spec Parka. It does really good in these branches. As you see, we got to duck down low to get this trail to the camp knocked out. I wanted you to see some of the pretty moss we got growing out here. Almost there now, guys. This true Spec hat rides nicely in the back. We do have our hood to keep this hat dry. I don't know if everybody can tell, this trail has been used in a while. There we are. It's opening up now. I'll have to look into getting us a machete. Looking around, you can tell we are out on the side of the hilltop. The trees are starting to get rather gnarly. I don't know if you can tell behind me, guys, but I can always find my camp by these set of sycamore trees. I believe what they are. They have a solid white bark. Beautiful trees. We're almost there, guys. Guys, it's getting thick back here. Really is getting thick. Slows you down quite a bit. We've got these strangler vines all over the place, and they will get you. Here we are, guys. At the top of this little ridge is my little camp. But guys, it's good to be back at camp. The bag survived its first journey pretty well. And this is just the sling style pack. I got my gang axe, a little bit of gear to make yourselves comfortable. Might as well get started. Here we go ahead and show you what we brought out with us today. This bag definitely wasn't designed for this amount of weight. The shoulder strap was definitely a good idea. Let's go ahead and open her up. In the main compartment, first thing that comes out is the alcohol stove by the Pathfinder School. I do have the Trailblazer water bottle. Got plenty of water. I have the more reliable Pathfinder water bottle. I have the Pathfinder cup, which both nest into perfectly. Also, you'll see I have a compass, a ferro rod, a whistle, extra cordage if I need it, and a Parka Laplander saw. Never leave home without it. In the front zipper pocket, I do have a headlamp. In the admin pocket, I have a Pathfinder cheapy ferro rod, but this, guys, is a lifesaver if you really need it. Got a little coffee, a little tea. That's about it, but you gotta think, this was full when we started. We drank about half of it. This is full. That right there is about 4.5 pounds. This little thing's full of alcohol, and it's twice the size of your Esbit stove. Let's get us a cup of coffee going, guys. Love this little pack grill. Fits right on top of the Pathfinder alcohol stove. So before we get started, let me go ahead and explain about alcohol stoves. They burn clear, so please be very careful. Never use them indoors. You can spill them, try to put water on it, it will not put them out, but they will light with a lighter, a match, or might not look like it much, but guys, she is burning. So always be careful when you're handling these little stoves. We'll get this water boiling and be right back with you. It's good to be back in the woods, guys. While this water is warming up, tell you what we ought to do. Go to give this little axe a run for its money. Well, everyone, this true Spec jacket is definitely holding up. Now with these alcohol burners, you want to be careful. As you notice, the cup is a lot blacker than when we started. I'll say that's almost ready. We have today's one of the Yogi teas. This is roasted dandelion spice. One thing I love about it's got a little saying with them. This one says, live righteously and love everyone. You will build up around you an aura of light and love. I'd rather have an aura of guns and ammunition. We'll let our tea sit and steep for a little bit, guys. Get us a drink of water. I want to go ahead and warn all y'all, when using an alcohol stove, as you see, it is blackened the outside of my cup. That is a thick nastiness, and I do not want to put my lips up to it. So what I'm going to do, is pour it right into my Pathfinder bottle. Tea bag went in there with it. I guess it's good enough time to test the sport. Worked really well, guys. That's just perfect. We'll just add our lid. With the little tea bag, I don't know if you can see it, with the little tea bag tab stuck out the top. We'll let that tea sit a little bit longer. Let me show you what I'm seeing, guys. Beautiful day. Have the gang axe processing wood. Got our wood stove. Might have to use that here in a couple nights when it gets real cold. Guys, we just got done filming the review of the Cold Steel Gang Axe. If you haven't seen it, buddy, we got some good stuff on it. If it ain't published by the time I publish this one, check it out. Did get a little hot. I've worked up some heat, but I can feel it drafts a lot better. Much better than my other poncho or the new rain jacket. If y'all are keeping up with mailbox madness. Did work up quite a thirst. I do like this Trailblazer bottle too. It's got a little bigger mouth on it than the Pathfinder one. You can't beat the Pathfinder bottle, guys, not in my eyes. Well, everyone, let me go ahead and just give you some opinions on this bag. I think it's perfect for a day hiker. Definitely, if you're into photography and need something to carry your lenses, it's better to have something that's multifunctional, something that in a bad situation can help you. We did push the limits on this bag for sure. Loading it near completely with metal and liquid weight. Only downside is it did not come with this shoulder pad. Thankfully I had one. It would not have been comfortable otherwise. I must say my favorite feature on this entire bag though is this little gap of material behind the patch plate, the little Velcro patch plate. And it works perfect with my axe. Now, carrying it like this might be a problem. I think for somebody of my size it would look funny. So when I carry it, I actually slung it sideways across my back. This giving me a little extra back support. And it rode comfortably with this right behind my legs. Again, check out the review of this item. On the side does have molly or Powell's webbing. Anything like a little knife works good there. This multicam works good. You can one could almost not see the pouch at first. I do like the Powell's webbing on the side. Now this back pouch right here could work or serve two other purposes. If you were to carry this handbag style, you can put your axe right here. Tuck the strap in a little better, but just for the sake of the demonstration. And carry it like this. Protect the pouch. But you could keep this in your vehicle all in one place and have a decent little bad night kit. You could definitely have stored a little more food in here. So like I was saying about the pouch, we did pack it full and we did put more weight than I imagined it was built for. Again, with 2 full bottles of water, a double-sized alcohol stove full of alcohol. We had knives, tea, headlamp, a little paracord, survival bracelet, which is about what we're going to call it. But we also had our little hatchet hanging off the side of it too, and we had it strung sideways, not vertically. So the product did hold up to a torture test. This hike definitely was a torture test. It has stood up to the rain rather well. Nothing inside seemed wet. I don't know how long that would last in a downpour. Kudos to the True Spec jacket, guys. This is worth every penny. It really is. I dig the multicam. As you see behind me, it does work in this environment. Woodland camo does some times of the year in certain parts of the woods on this hill. But for the most part, multicam seems to be the best camouflage ever. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been more of a day hike, walkabout, hang out at camp kind of thing. We have a couple wonderful pieces of kit that come into Mailbox Madness, and I just had to get out in the woods. I don't want to be in that gear room no more than I have to. But in the rain and stuff, sometimes it's hard to film. The brim on this hat is a little wider than I'm used to, for boonie caps anyways. But when shoulder in the bag, it's easier to remove the axe. Put it on front ways, clear your collar. Slide the axe in the sleeve. Swing that puppy around. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this little walkabout today. We are going to have to get out of here. It's about to get dark. It's already below freezing. Before you go, everybody, I hope you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, stay safe.